Hello, this is Chris with Connected Home, and today we're going to give a brief overview of the Sonos app for iPad. Sonos has done a great job of making the app very intuitive, so most of you will find this pretty simple. On the left-hand side, we have all of the different rooms we have our Sonos speakers in. In the middle, we have our track information, and if we build a queue up, we have our queue down here at the bottom. And on the right-hand side is all of our different music sources. So the first thing you would do is choose which room you wanted to control, and then you can choose what music you want to listen to. For most of you, you're probably going to be going to Pandora Radio, and you would choose whatever station you see fit to play in that room. Once you press a station, it gives you the option of playing now, adding that to your favorites, or editing the station. So I'm just going to hit play now, and it will start playing that particular Pandora station in that room. And I also have my thumbs up and thumbs down here if I wanted to say I like or dislike that particular track. If I wanted to listen to something other than Pandora, I would just press the back arrow here and I would choose another source. So we have the music library, which will be music that's stored on your computer, such as your iTunes. We have radio, which will give you access to pretty much every AM and FM radio station that streams over the internet. Mine has Pandora here. If you subscribe to Pandora, you'll have it there as well. We have playlists if we build any playlist up. The line in most of you are not going to use, but basically it's if you have any external equipment hooked up to one of your Sonos speakers, like a CD player. And then more music will give me access to more apps. Most of these are free. Some of them require subscriptions. Feel free to browse around with those if you need. For those of you that subscribe to SiriusXM, you'll get that here, or Rhapsody, or Spotify. There's a lot of great choices to choose from there. And again, I'm just hitting back to go back. So let's say I wanted to listen to a radio station. So I'll choose radio. It's going to ask me, it's going to give me options of my radio stations, which is like my favorites, my radio shows, local radio, which it does by zip code, and then it has them by genre. So I'm just going to go to local radio, and here we'll see all the local radio stations that are in the area. And again, they're all streaming over the internet, so you don't have to worry about reception. So I could choose a station and just hit play, and they'll start playing that radio station. So that is how you choose music in one particular room. But now let's say we wanted to listen to that same music throughout all of my rooms. So once I get the music playing, I will hit group, and I will just check which rooms I want the music to play in. And then I just hit done. Now I have all three of these rooms playing the same thing. When I click on my volume, I have individual volume control for each room. Or if I slide the group volume up, all the rooms volume will raise and decrease all together. When I'm done with the group, I can hit group again and just uncheck the ones I don't want, and that will separate those rooms out, so now they can all listen to individual music if they want to. So now my rooms are ungrouped, they're all individual again, and that is the basic overview of basic operation and choosing different rooms. If you needed to add more Sonos components or change other settings in your Sonos system, that is what this gearbox down here is for. So I can hit it, and from here I can edit different room options, such as the music equalizer, changing the room name, if I want to turn the little light on top of the Sonos speaker on or off, or if I want to add another speaker to create a stereo pair. One of the other options I have up top here is to add a Sonos component. So if I've purchased a new Sonos speaker, it walks me through how to do that. Pretty simple. So I'm going to cancel there. And there's some other options here that we won't dabble too much in. You can change your date and time. You can go to advanced settings, and there's some stuff that you really will not use. You can check updates, manage the music library. Most of you aren't going to mess with that stuff. Basic operation is choose your room, choose what you want to listen to. And if you want to group them together, press group, choose which rooms you want. You also have a sleep timer and an alarm down here that you can use to set. So if you have a Sonos speaker in your bedroom and you want to set a sleep timer so that the music stops once you fall asleep, you can do that. Or you can set an alarm so that you wake up to music. In the Sonos system, there is no off button. You just simply pause the music. So when you're done with a room, press the pause button. Or if you want to pause all the speakers all together, you can press pause now. And that is pretty much it. If you have any questions, you know how to contact me. And thank you.